Actually, that's hot right there. You know what I'm saying? You got the protein there, it's going to leave right here. Building something. Right at 100%. Even the vision is moving their mind. What y'all doing? Huh? What y'all doing? Stop picking on your people's neck like that. Stop fighting. Stop picking on the young one's neck. Y'all done lost y'all mind. Yeah. Y'all are picking on it, look, they stress the hell out. Oh, bald ass neck. Yeah. Look at that one. Yeah, look at it. It's about the size of half the size of my finger. What kind of neck you got? Who you laughing at? I don't know when you flies over here, y'all some nasty things, man. Even the kids can't stand y'all. Y'all just and then nobody's dirty or nothing. What the hell? Maybe that's what it is. You gotta be dirty for y'all to stay away or something. I can't believe I looked at that. No. Okay. Maybe. Dude. Dude. Did I miss him? Bruh. Oh, what is that? I'm not sure. No, did I miss it? No. What the heck is this? Why is it showing the same thing again? That's not it. I must have went to sleep on this place. What the heck is that? What is this? No. This is saved. Don't be biting on me. Oh, these things biting on my ass. Let me see. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. That is not it. What the heck, man? Why is my tablet so funny, bro? Okay, maybe it's there. Alright, let's go over here. No. Maybe that's showing right? Yeah. I don't know. What the heck? Okay, where's that, bro? You all. Alright, let's get it right. It was about no. Oh. What in the heck, man? Right. Alright. There it is.
That without it,
I better not play that. Yo, what's going on, guys? I had it off, man. Just gonna do a quick little live. All right, how's it going, guys? How's it going? How's it going? Gang, gang, gang. No, I was playing. What's up, twin? That's also anyway. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Dev. How long have you been live? I don't know. You can check the time. You know? What's going on? I can't pronounce your name in Russian, whatever it may be. You know? Hello? Hi? Yeah. Whatever that is. Millennial, what's up, Mama Thumb? What's happening? Sharon. Shayla? Hi. I'm just trying to holler at everybody that's in here. My back, I got an itch. Hold on. Oh, God, dog, I need my back scratcher. My back's sore, too. Kind of worked it yesterday. I'm going to finish it off today. Oh, that chair. Oh, I need that chair right now. Oh, I'm trying to scratch it. Okay. I can't bring my arms back like I normally do because they're pretty tight. They're tight. They're sore. I can usually touch my hands. I can't even. That's why I don't believe in getting all big and bulky ever again. Oh, I'm going to have to find a stick or something, man. I got to scratch my back, man. It's like one little spot. I think a mosquito got me. Mosquito. Oh, it's right there on the shoulder blade. Oh, my God. Oh, it ain't scratchy, but damn.
in your book, the description of...
Hush up. There you go. So, I shared some stuff and I shared some videos and everything because I know that there's some things I just can't mention, I can't say. It's just not because of fear or some fictional death and all this other nonsense. It might play in your eyes as something that's traumatizing or whatever, but I'm here to, and this is only for a few, this isn't for everybody. Trust me. And trust yourself to know what I say may be taken legitimately. I'm not saying it's factual or, I just want you to hear me out. Do I got my little things for this so I can sound a little better for you, quality? Oh, it's in the truck. Oh, man. It's in the truck, guys. I meant to, I guarantee you I got my 20,000 steps since. Anyway, I want to say this a way that isn't too provocative. You can doubt it. And if you go back through all my videos, you know what I've stated. It could be very plausible. I'm always expressing to y'all, this is without me controlling the narrative, because I don't want anybody to, in their indebtedness, because I have to say indebtedness, because you're a debt to yourself, and yet you pay a debt to a world that doesn't really exist, and you continue to facilitate its existence. And that's all I'm gonna say with that. All right. So in your indebtedness, I know it's easier to refuse and repudiate anything outside of where you are right now. I know the majority won't never give up what they have. And I know those who have may want to go back to it. I talked with Andrea Stewart. I used to talk with her, over in Brooklyn. The one who made the real, Matrix and Terminator. It's beyond the scope of her time. But money has grabbed a hold of her. She's a multi-millionaire now. Obviously, should be a billionaire. Yet she still aspires in her intrinsic to whatever it is she aspires to, without me, because I haven't spake with her since 2004. I have not spake with her since then. I told you I used to volunteer at Apollo and all that stuff, whatever, right? Unimportant. This is not to harp on identities and all that. You have this thing that comprises you. Within you, it's all of you. But the most important part, you have not increased its facility, and that's your physical. And you really can't see what you look like. And someone brought up a good question, and that's the reason why I'm doing this. Because I'm tired, I want to take a nap. They said, well, if we were that much, why are we in the state we are? Well, if you take the Ute, and people don't know the reality of the elders who have long moved on, they don't get to come back because they've lived. I can't speak on that. But let's say they live the fullness of their existence. If you mitigate a factor with the same trust in the venue of those who are supposed to be likewise, and not knowing because it didn't exist that there are those who have changed, then you can subjugate and make those, instead of them being nurtured to elevate, to illuminate, to ascend, you can deprive them of that. But with that comes something that is against order, naturally. I'm going to communicate it in a way that maybe some of you will get it. And in that, there is a vector of energy, or to that side. And if you can't assimilate in the nurturing of your truth, then you're kind of stuck. It's not kind of, but per se. I know it's hard for some of y'all to get it. But there are things that see you and know. And I'm not talking like aliens and all that other stuff. First of all, you comprise something of yourself. And even though I talk outside of things, this natural order doesn't require anything to intervene, which may have happened. And it was never meant to be. Okay? Let's say. As long as I keep you looking outside yourself, complicit with being outside yourself. If I give you things and make you believe that you're in control of it, then all I have to do is sit back. And now, in the dark side of things, I can't speak on all that because, well, it has its problems as well. But for you, the little things that I've shared, I know the majority of you are not taking it seriously. I get it. I was walking to the bathroom. Let's throw this in here real quick. It's a melanated man with his light-skinned wife, and the baby's on a little bike with training wheels. I go to throw some in the garbage. I didn't even notice. And she goes, "Daddy!" I look up. She's looking at my face like it's horror. I'm like, you're in a place where you have adapted to your conditioning. You can't move forward in that condition. The moment you hold on to your children who are adults, you hold on to a job where you lock in and it makes you the greater you, or you have a vehicle and you go get a new one and everybody's looking, so you're like, yay, right? Are you eating a better meal than the next individual, yet you have not offered them a plate? You are an adaptogen. You have adapted to a more deplorable state of your existence because you refuse to free yourself, holding on to things tantamount to thinking that it elevates you when things outside of you do not elevate you. Now, they may in a repository be a form of a suggestion to look inside. Because most will never sit there and look inside and deny the things in this physical, this reality. I'm going to be very careful with my word choices. You have more, I hate the word power. Well, don't hate it. I don't really hate anything, but I detest it. I don't like it. But I don't beat myself with it, not liking it. I don't like it, and that's it. I keep it moving. I don't, you know how you get angry with something, upset, but you're not supposed to, and then you sit there and you dwell in it. It does not suffice your truth of existence. It relegates you to the conditioning that you're in. Your enemy knows this very well. You know, religion. What is religion, math, and education, and all this? What is all that about? Right? Isn't it conditioning? And when you're conditioned, you accept that condition because you know nothing else. They need you not to know nothing else. I mentioned the Cashapp records, theosophy. If you read Helena Buckler, if you read her book, you realize that she was quantifying, putting together the things of the old world that show you that everything about who and what you are is within. Even in the Bible, they have you looking outside when that's all a lie. There are three sons, right? But you only believe in one, right? S-U-N, not S-O-N. They're not that high up above you, and yet they float. That's what the term they gave you. Yet it's not floating. It's the natural order of state. Even you, who are supposed to be grounded because you're on the ground, are cut off from your true grounding foundation. Who remembers that rubber soles came around when? And shoes. 19 what? When they took over to being the Keeblers to make shoes, right? We let that go by whatever means. And they brought in rubber that further disconnected you from Mother Earth. Well, what you call Mother Earth. And the more and more they disconnect you, it's more plausible in the deterioration of your physical existence, but you have not yet been able to nurture your spiritual because you're still looking out. They gave you all these gods to look out at. Oh, they gave them to you. Because you refuse to look in, misinterpreting the Bible, the Torah, and the Quran. You know, and then you wonder why you're in the state you're in. I might be saying a little too much. No, not that it's a problem. It's you guys haven't even been able to accept the little things that I've been sharing with you. So I've been sharing to you how to breathe different ways. There's many. We call meditation the serenity value of gap of closeness. The collective. The reason why they have to keep you separated, the reason why this is to the American Negro. The reason why they created a system to keep you broke, so you can never be comfortable in a certain place unless you do ritualistic things that you can't share secrets. Which the secrets aren't really secrets because it belongs to everybody outright. They need you to be compliant. Because if you're not compliant, then you may come across things that may elevate you. The reason why I've been doing YouTube the way I do it, because I always said I like to test people, study. And none of you really paid attention. You allowed your feelings to be your director, letting me know that you're compliant in your lower edifices, that you really have no idea, even with me sharing little things. You think this means something? You think this means something? You think this means something? Do you think this means something? Remember when I taught y'all about something? Y'all keep creating something out of nothing when nothing's required. That's why you don't have love. You're not evolving. You're going to an evil state, whatever evil is. Only being complicit to what you've been taught to act out on a punt. Y'all see me wearing guns, like, oh, well, not on here and shooting. That's because it's fun. Unnecessary, but necessary. You hear me talk about racists and this, that, and other? I really don't care about them. I know it's hard for y'all to gather. Me saying I know how it ends, it has everything and nothing to do with what they've been doing. And I've always used the word in terms stupid. Doesn't matter how excellent and bravo my, hats off to what they've accomplished. It all has an end. You see birds take a poo, right? Do you see the other birds go, ew? There's a picking order, of course. I expressed to y'all that we had kings and queens here, and people deny it because they have, over there. Subjugated by the very individuals, as far as your religion, ideology of Catholicism, whatever you want to call it. And nobody wants to study anything because they accept what they've been given because there's nobody else to elevate them and bring them to another place. Therefore, you can always pit the people against one another in war or whatever you want to call it. Who requires such a thing? Maybe Satan is real. And the creator of creation is just as real. I'm not here to deny or state. Yay. I am stating that in the Bible, even Yeshua, Emmanuel says, heaven is within you. Y'all refuse to embrace the narrative of the idea of heaven because all you know is your condition. Son, what you have is a condition. Over there. You create. You really create. You create your own dystopia, your own ideology based on thoughts given, not extruded from the source of truth, but that which changed hands many times. I always said if they were real smart, they would let me be, and I expressed you did not. Neither are you. Oh, you're the most intelligent, intellectual, most thought out design of creation. Yet you're not even walking in your truth. Whatever that may be. Could you imagine putting on a uniform, being told in the world that it's to protect, and doing the most opposite and being awarded? And then the penalty, we'll sue the state, you'll be good. But we'll let you go here and you go get hired somewhere else. Not allowing them even to accentuate themselves and grow. I don't care about the orders and secret groups and all that. That's their problem. They can listen and arise about vacation, or they can stay. Just like you. How many of you ever watched the movie Powder? If you haven't watched it, Holiday Inn with Bing Crosby. Rent it. The fact that there are Afro-Palestinians original to the land, Afro-Scots, Irish, French, the original. yet here with y'all in the place y'all call America, you let that be the mainstay and the focus of your existence without looking at yourself in this fallacy. You move as the construct instead of being the constructor. Stop, guys. Being the conductor. And I get it, because the majority have not been gathered, nurtured, and being able to see beyond their veil. You're more than the pain, you're more than the affliction, you're more than what disturbs you, you're more than your emotions and your feelings. You're just contrite to it. This is only for the few who get it. Because they lied to you, doesn't mean that you have to take it on the numb. What you should be doing is being the beneficiary. You should be changing your focus. Internalizing, don't internalize what they've done. Internalizing the fact that you're well. It doesn't matter what they poison you with, if you believe that. It doesn't matter with anything. The psychosis is real. It doesn't matter what they're doing. Stop being so physical. I'm not saying physical is bro, obviously not. But stop being so physical in your demeanor, abusing yourself, hurting or harming yourself. I have to share with you guys, I guess this is a bit of good news. I have another interview tomorrow, 8:30 at night, over in the electronics section at Walmart, which is cool. I thought I'd share it with you. I was going to wait until afterwards, but it could take anywhere, because it's the fulfilled. They got to interview everybody. And then it could be a week, a month, so. I'm still going for park ranger. Yeah, I need y'all to know, even me, even in this, right, regardless of earth breathing, I can see, regardless of what I can feel. Whatever you want to call it, right? There's so much more. Like I said, I'm not here to stop anything. My focus isn't that. But if you lash out against me, if you do, then I know how to do things. And I have individuals like myself more who know how to do things. And like I said, we're not here to stop nothing. When I'm around you, I'm like anybody else. That's what's important. See, your conditioning is to look for something that you couldn't even handle if you did see it. Instead of looking at the things that you're supposed to be able to take in and handle, you deny it because you have never looked inside yourself. And when you look inside yourself, you look at all the ugly. Well, how did the ugly get there? I mean, be smart. You know what I mean? How did the ugly get there if it wasn't for you? Your conditioning, though it was established, you permitted it. You were promiscuous with it. You allow it. And I know what's the other? Well, what's the other side of it? Well, if you've been conditioned and you've negated negativity, your response to that's going to be negative. I'm here to not allude to something else. I'm here to say that is not the way. Not at all. Rob, thank you. Let me hit the light. Appreciate you, beloved. Hey, Tom, what's up? Yeah, y'all just popped back up. Colton, what's up? How you doing? Sharon, Shayla. Hi. Millennial. What's up, mama? I think I got you right. Riley Crib. Fight up. I don't. I'm still looking at that like it's funny. Anyway. You know when you feel like you got a headache? What do? You look for something to fix it, right? How many of you ever said, you breathe, your body wants to naturally do it, right? But what do? You focus on it, right? I know, I do it all the time, right? Listen, instead of saying, I don't have no friggin' headache, and to have the right emotion and feeling, regardless of what's going on. I mean, you might have an aneurysm, man. Well, your physical, well, you're not prepared, are you? You have to look inside and realize how powerful your words are in thought. Say your name without saying it like this. James, Jaime. Well, you know, that would be in Yiddish or whatever, right? But Jaime. Say it without using your mouth. You would say it sounds the same. Well, how does it sound the same if you're not saying anything for your cochlea, for the three bones in your ear to pick it up and vibrate to give a message? So if you can say it and it sounds the same here, is it really a sound? When you look, right? What are you looking with? First of all, the majority, I would say 99% of us, when we look at something, we already judge. It's a chair. Is it? You get up, walk over there, and you sit. Did you get up, walk over there, and did you sit down? Did you make a movement? Did you constrain yourself, or was the act already accomplished? You're so much more than you can imagine. Now, I'm not going to sit here and spill all the beans because you have to struggle. You have to. Sadly, you don't have to, but it ain't like we're at a retreat where I can divulge things, and I'm not one for that. I offered something, and everybody fell. You let each other down. Now, you took that to heart, and you feel some kind of way. I know you. Instead of looking at it without lethargy and go, I screwed that up. But don't beat yourself up. What do I mean by that? Don't internalize it. That's not the place or space for it. Embrace and enjoy. But you don't have to do it in a way to negate something that you know is unrighteous. By the definition of righteous, I don't mean religious consortium. I'm talking about something that goes against nature. Something that goes with nature. Natural. Yet we've all been conditioned to accept the perversion of living. The physical life should not be what it is. We should know that by now, reading Tartary and everything else, there was a harmonic balance. We know the AI and the artists paint this grotesque, all marble and sandstone, but without the knowledge of truth, what were those centers and why? When there was plethora of vegetation eaten all around. It is to keep you conditioned, not to have you look inside. It's to have you look out. Always looking out at everybody and everything. Just like yesterday when I said there's two states that I would obliterate. Well, only because in those places, there has to be a reconstitution. So I say it with something that has nothing to do with loss of life and all those other things. There's a reality. And I don't mean it in a dastardly way, regardless of how you perceive it. That was a test, an experiment of mine to see how would y'all magnify, solidify, qualify it in yourselves, or dispute it because of an emotion and feeling. More somethings. I need y'all to pull back to nothing. Doesn't mean just be dismissive and go blah blah and become hard, stone cold-hearted and everything is bad. Don't be that chronomagnetic, you know what I'm saying? Like, realize that some things have no purpose in your ascension. That's all I want to say. There's so much more, but I would never want to hear. Never. Yes, I'd work just like you and pay taxes and all of it. It's part of this dynamic. Render on it ceases what it ceases. But you don't have to negate your truth, whatever it may be, for anything. For some purgatory-like existence, because I don't want to see your faces. It's the only warning I'm going to give you. I don't want to see your faces. And you really don't want to see mine. There. Wherever there is. Maybe it's right here. Maybe you're seeing my face now. And I don't see yours. There's a lot of things going on, guys. But you don't have to, that doesn't have to be your focus. All right? Doesn't have to be your focus. They inflict trauma, hardship, pain. They give you egos and arrogance, narcissism, make you a sociopath or psychopath. They give you all these things, all these issues and isms and stuffs. And you want, not for naught, but you want all that ish and isms and stuffs and things, and only because you don't know that it is outside of yourself. That's all I'm saying on that. Because now I've crossed the line a little bit. I didn't want to say a whole lot of that. You get me? Hey, niece, what's up? How are you doing, ain't it? I'm gonna sign off. 43 minutes is more than enough. I'm gonna come back a little later and talk. And then yesterday, forget yesterday. Anyway, when I have the interview tomorrow, I'll let you guys know how it goes. It's for an overnight position. So it might be stocking electronics. It might be working with, changing, whatever. We'll see. Hey, could be them trying to set me out. If they're smart, they let me be. And I don't mind paying taxes and all that dumb stuff. It means nothing to me. In their world, it's no problem. But the New World Order thing, it was dead. They've been started it, but it was dead a long time ago. They just don't know it yet. And there are things at play. I'm not going to go into that stuff, okay? Because I didn't make up the eyes closing, okay? Trust. It blew my mind, so let me know that there's something. I can't explain everything. But look within. Better within. Take all the turmoil, put it away, dismiss it, garbage, just get rid of it, destroy it. But don't walk with your head up your butt all outside, because somebody knock your head and take your purse or your wallet. Don't be Gumby. This boy, Jesus, yes. Don't be Gumby, all right? With your head scooped up this way, all green. Learn to enjoy, take risks, travel. Enjoy. It doesn't matter what's going on. Be the strength that you are. All right? Anyway, I just thought I'd share that. If you want to donate, appreciate it. We got some gas and stuff. And enjoy your day. All right. I've been sharing stuff on platforms because I know people won't come over and listen, and I'm not selfish. To each their own. Nothing to be gained. I can't gain anything doing that. There's nothing to win. I can't make y'all think like me, so I'm not attempting to. Walk beside me, yeah. But I appreciate y'all. All right. We'll get there when we get there. All right. Appreciate y'all. I need to take a nap because I am tired. All right. And I'll see you guys later. Maybe when I go to the gym. Okay. Appreciate you guys. You have a good day.